The Indian Space Research Organisation lost contact with the Chandrayaan-2 just moments before it was to land on near the south pole of the Moon. The Chandrayaan-2 approached the Moon as normal until an error occurred about 2.1 kilometers from the surface, officials said. Now the question is what has happened just before landing. Chandrayaan-2 entered the Moon's orbit on 20th August, and was due to make a controlled descent to the surface, early on Saturday, Indian time, over a month after it first took off. Staff at Mission Control were glued to the screens at ISRO's Bangalore Space Center as the spacecraft made its descent towards the surface. The control room burst into applause during the so-called rough-breaking phase of the descent, with Prime Minister Modi watching the action from behind a glass screen. ISRO Chairman Kailasavathu Shivan announced to staff that the ship's initial descent had been normal and that the mission's data would be analyzed. Mr. Shivan had earlier described the final descent as 15 minutes of terror. What was this mission all about? Chandrayaan-2 was the most complex mission ever attempted by India's space agency, ISRO. It is the beginning of a historical journey, ISRO Chief K. Shivan said after launch in July. The lander named Vikram, after the founder of ISRO, carried within its belly a 27 kg moon rover with instruments to analyze the lunar soil. The rover had the capacity to travel 500 meters from the lander in its 14-day life span, and would have sent data and images back to Earth for analysis. The mission would have focused on the lunar surface, searching for water and minerals and measuring moonquakes, among other things. Why would it have been significant? A soft landing on another planetary body, a feat achieved by just 3 other countries so far, would have been a huge technological achievement for ISRO and India's space ambitions, writes science writer Pallava Bagla. He adds that it would also have paved the way for future Indian missions to land on Mars, and opened up the possibility of India sending astronauts into space. For the first time in India's space history, the interplanetary expedition was led by 2 women, Project Director Muthaiya Vanitha and Mission Director Ritu Karil. It is also a matter of national pride. The satellite's liftoff in July was broadcast live on TV and ISRO's official social media ACE accounts. The mission has also made global headlines because it's so cheap. If India succeed in this mission, this would be greatest achievement for India's space ambitions.